Kalimera. Hello everyone. Just a few bits of housekeeping before our beautiful bride arrives. Here at the Botanical Gardens, the bathrooms are located just behind us, to our left. Please turn off all mobile phones. We have a professional photographer for photos today. You're more than welcome to take photos after the ceremony. Our couple have asked me to remind you that the reception will continue at the Greek Club in St Kilda from 6 p.m. sharp. Please be upstanding for the bride's entrance. Carlos Ifrate, welcome. Welcome everyone to the wedding of James Stephen Peters and for Toula Christopoulos, or James and Toula. My name is Val Power, and as an authorised marriage celebrant, I have the pleasure of officiating today's ceremony. To ensure that Toula doesn't miss any of the ceremony, Jim's sister Nikki will be the interpreter for today. Thank you, Nikki. Y ora y galigamos. This means the time is good for a wedding. It's my absolute pleasure to be here today and share the epic love story of Jim and Toula. Jim and Toula were high school sweethearts in Greece in the mid-1970s, but sadly lost contact when Jim's family migrated to Australia. They each went on to have their own lives, careers, marry, and have their own family. Jim's children are Nikos and Olivia, and Toula's children are Eleni and Nikos. They are all young adults now with their own children, blessing our couple with 8 grandchildren. They have all spent the last 2 years getting to know each other and have become very close. Family means a lot to this couple, and they would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has travelled from Greece to be here today. It's a joyful reunion for family and friends who have waited many years for this moment. This couple's love story began in high school, and after thinking that they would never see each other again, it was fate that brought them back to one another. Some time after Jim's first marriage ended, he said he felt lost and decided to take a trip to Greece, as the love of his homeland called him back. His mind turned to many things on that holiday: his childhood, his town, grandparents, and old friends. He wondered about his high school sweetheart, Toula, where she might be, what she might be up to, what was happening in her life. He remembered how happy they were at such a young age. People always commented that they would get married one day. While there, he reached out to some friends, inquiring about Toula, and with the advent of Facebook, they reconnected. The couple say they felt as if time had stood still for them. Toula's husband had passed, and she had moved on with her life, focusing on her family. But that day, they talked long into the night and kept in contact over the next months. It seemed a second courtship began. Jim returned to Greece a second time in 2019, and the couple went on a European tour together. During that time, the couple knew that they were destined to be together. Their connection was strong and still deep after all these years. A long-distance relationship followed of 2 years, visiting each other and getting to know each other's families. They both mentioned that they feel very lucky to have found love again with each other and have decided to commit to their love in the union of marriage. Olivia is Jim's daughter, and she would like to share a poem with us right now, sending a message of love to the lovely couple. Once in a Lifetime by Jeannie Graveline. Thank you, Olivia. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriage according to law. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence, and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship in which which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life.
I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriage according to law. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life.
Thank you, Nikki. It's time now where our couple make their vows to one another. So Jim, please repeat after me. I call upon the persons here present.
I call upon the persons here present.
To witness that I, James Stevens Peters, take thee for Toula Christakos, to be my lawful wedded wife. Lawful wedded wife. Toula, please repeat after me. I call upon the persons here present.
Toula, please repeat after me. I call upon the persons here present. I call upon the persons here present. I call upon the persons here present.
To witness that I, for Toula Christakos, take thee, James Stephen Peters,
take thee, James Stephen Peters,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband. To be my lawful wedded husband. To be my lawful wedded husband.
Thank you. Thanks, Nikki. Now's the time where Jim and Toula would like to say their personal vows to one another. Thank you both. That was beautiful. At this stage, it makes perfect sense to exchange rings. It was the Greeks themselves that coined the phrase vena amoris, vein of love, and as it directly runs to the heart, placing rings on the fourth finger symbolises the couple's connection and bond. So Jim and Toula, please place the rings at the tip of one another's finger, and Jim, repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed. And Toula, please repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed.
Toula, please repeat after me. With this ring I be wed. With this ring I be wed. With this ring I be wed.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Well done. So we'll now go and sign the marriage register. So please stay seated while we take a couple of moments to do this. So may I ask Nikki as our interpreter and our other witness, John Harvey Jamison, to join us at the signing table. Thank you.
Would you just be able to let Toula know that we're going to sign this marriage certificate? So first, James will do it, and then we'll get to do it. So just get you to sign on like this. James will do it first. Not signing today? Think so. Yeah, it's actually signing. Legally. Thank you very much. Excellent, nearly there, James. Signatures the party of marriage on the certificate of marriage, form 15. for Toula. Just sign here, please. And the certificate of marriage, form 15. Well done. You're legally married. Do you want to just go to the side and I'll get the witnesses to sit at the table? Thank you. John, can I get you to sign here as a witness, please? Is it real? For real? I get knocked out. And here. And just here, oh sorry, form 15, certificate of marriage. Thank you. Got a pen, great. Just signing here as a witness. And here. And Nikki, I'll just get you to sign one more form. It's the certificate of faithful performance by an interpreter. So your signature here of the interpreter. Thank you, and then I'll sign. Excellent. Thank you very much, everybody. So witnesses, you can take a seat. You can too if you like, Nikki.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim and Toula have declared before me and before all of you that they will live together in marriage. They have symbolised it by joining hands, taking vows, exchanging rings, and making promises. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honour. I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Peters. So to this beautiful couple, I say, Naziesti Kronia Polla Mazi. May you live many, many happy years together. Opa!
Smash the plates now.
Yes, that's what